and we're gonna do Bricklay. So remember I said Bricklay is not in structured rows, not like, you know, your single rows like that. Like where this would be a row, this would be a row. Your Bricklay is gonna be like that's your first rod. Can y'all see that? Y'all can't see that.
Yeah.
You can?
Enough.
Okay. That's better?
Yes.
Alright, so that's your first rod. And so say this is like, don't laugh at my drawing. Alright. That's the person's neck. Some of y'all neck look like this. Y'all head and neck.
Is
Some
that
of y'all
shade?
Just the back of somebody's head and neck. Some of y'all heads and necks look like that. So anyway, so if the client was facing the mirror and this was like the first rod, let's say this one is the first rod up here, okay? This is just your first rod here. Then your second rod would be here on the head, right? Then this is the third rod. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then you got one here, right? Then you got another one here. Then you have another one here. And that's, so you see how it's staggered?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's basically what you're doing with your Bricklay. But remember, the head curves. It curves this way, and it also curves this way. So you don't have to try to do your Bricklay in such, well, it's not going to be structured, but you don't have to have your rows like straight, because you can put your first one in, and then right here, if you need to curve your part a little bit, curve your part so that it can go with the shape of her head. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you still have a rod right here and a rod right here. It kind of looks crazy, but you get the gist of what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
So when I Bricklay, and again, there's more than one way to skin a cat. When I Bricklay, I'll have my first rod, then I'll have my second rod, okay, and my third rod. So you see how it's not in structured rows, right? And so I start with my first one in the center, and then you can go either left or right. So you can go from right to left, and then end on this side, and then go from left to right, then end on this side and go from right to left. Or if you want to keep going from one side to the other, you can, but I just kind of curve it and keep going. You're going straight back, but it's just gonna be Bricklay. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It should feel natural to you, because you're just putting the rods in and they're Bricklay, and you're going, just basically doing almost like a horseshoe, but it's going straight back. So it may look like a rainbow maybe going straight back, or it may look like a little horseshoe going back, but it's going straight back and it's Bricklay.
What does it do differently for the curl pattern?
So Haley was asking, what does it do differently for the curl pattern? What it's going to do is going to prevent those